All right, my friend, let's talk. Do you ever feel like you're in a quiet battle with your own body? That creeping feeling of losing your strength, your spark, year after year, almost like a thief in the night? What if I told you that a mineral many doctors, even Dr. Henry, recommend for health could be completely useless if you're taking it the wrong way? Stay right here, because we're about to uncover the true key to rebuilding that muscle and reclaiming your independence. Before we dive in, do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and tell me where in the world you're watching from in the comments. I love seeing our community grow. For years, we've been fed the same old story, haven't we? You're over 60. You're losing muscle. You need more protein. It's chanted like a mantra in every article and by every well-meaning fitness guru. So we load up on chicken breasts, eggs, and those chalky protein shakes, hoping to stop the decline. We put in the effort. We follow the rules, but that feeling of vitality, that solid strength we remember, still feels like it's slipping through our fingers. It's frustrating, and honestly, it can make you feel a bit hopeless, like you're fighting a losing game. This focus on protein is a huge piece of the nutrition puzzle, but it's far from the whole picture. Let's be clear, protein is absolutely vital. It's the brick for building the house, no doubt about it. But here's the kicker. What good are bricks if the construction crew has gone home for the day? What if the foreman lost the blueprints and the cement mixer is broken? Focusing only on protein is like shouting building instructions at an empty worksite. You can scream all you want, but nothing is going to get built. We need to look deeper, past the surface level advice, to understand what's really happening inside our bodies, which is the secret to true longevity. The real story, the one that holds the key to your strength and well-being, isn't happening on your plate. It's happening deep inside your cells. As we journey through life, our internal landscape changes. It's a subtle shift, happening so slowly we barely notice it. Think of it less as a sudden collapse and more like a slow, quiet power down. This understanding is the first step toward a new chapter of healthy aging, one where you are in the driver's seat, not just a passenger. The goal is to enhance our quality of life, and that begins with knowledge. So what's going on behind the scenes? Well, for starters, our hormonal symphony begins to play a different tune. Key players like testosterone and human growth hormone, the very conductors of muscle growth, start to take a step back. They don't vanish, but their influence wanes. This is a natural part of the process, but it means the powerful signals telling your body to build, become more like a whisper than a command. It's a crucial piece of the puzzle for all seniors to understand. But it's not just about hormones. Let's zoom in even closer, right into your muscle cells. Inside each one are tiny power plants called mitochondria. In our youth, these plants are running at full blast, churning out energy efficiently. As we age, they can become a bit sluggish. Imagine the engines that power your muscles just aren't as zippy as they used to be. They don't handle stress as well, and they don't produce energy with the same vigor. This directly impacts your ability to recover and rebuild, which is fundamental to maintaining an active lifestyle. When this slowdown happens, it doesn't matter how much protein you eat. If your cellular power plants can't get the energy to properly process and use that protein, it's not going to be turned into strong new muscle. This is where the frustration sets in. You're doing everything right, following the nutrition guides, getting some exercise, but you feel stuck. It's because the internal machinery, the very foundation of your body's ability to repair itself, is misaligned. This is where real healthy habits can make a world of difference. Your body, in its infinite wisdom, starts to enter what we could call a preservation mode. Faced with hormonal whispers instead of shouts, sluggish energy production, and the accumulation of life's stresses, it makes a calculated decision. It decides that building and maintaining metabolically expensive tissue like muscle is no longer a top priority. The primary goal shifts from thriving and growing to simply surviving and conserving resources. This shift is silent but profound, and it's what we need to reverse. This change isn't just physical, it's deeply mental too. As our energy wanes and activities become more challenging, our active mind starts to adapt to a new, more limited reality. We begin to believe that feeling weaker is an inevitable part of getting older. We move less, we sit more, and our brain accepts this as the new normal. It's not about being lazy. It's a powerful feedback loop where the body's signals of decline are reinforced by our beliefs and actions, impacting our overall happiness. But here's the beautiful, empowering truth. This decline is not written in stone. Your body hasn't given up on you. It's simply responding to the signals it's receiving. It's sending you a message, a cry for help, indicating that something in its internal environment is out of balance. And the best part, you have the power to change those signals. If this concept of shifting your body's internal signals is resonating with you, it's a sign you're ready for a deeper approach to your health. The real solution begins when we stop yelling, "More protein," and start asking a smarter question. What do my cells actually need to heal, to energize, and to rebuild? This is where we shift our focus from just the bricks to the entire construction crew, the energy supply, the communication lines, and the cleanup crew. It's a holistic view that champions true longevity and well-being. This is where we talk about the unsung hero of our internal world, minerals. Specifically, one mineral that acts like the master foreman for your entire cellular construction site, magnesium. Mastering these internal signals and providing the right tools is the essence of healthy aging. It's about creating a holistic system for your body. If you're serious about this journey, I've compiled a comprehensive guide called Wellness and Aging: Valuable Tips for Seniors. It delves deeper into these very topics of nutrition, mindset, and creating a life of happiness and independence. You can find the link to it in the first pinned comment below. Now, magnesium isn't flashy. You won't see it advertised in slick commercials with bodybuilders like you do with protein shakes. It's the quiet, humble background worker. But here's the simple biological truth. Magnesium is involved in over 300 essential reactions in your body. That's not a marketing slogan. That's just how your body is designed to work. It's a cornerstone of your fundamental health. Think about it. From the way your muscles contract and relax to how you produce energy, from regulating your blood sugar to how stable your nerves feel, magnesium is there, pulling the levers. When your magnesium levels dip, and this is incredibly common, especially for seniors, all of these critical processes start to lag. Your body's internal rhythm gets thrown off, and its ability to recover and repair itself plummets. This is a topic we should all be discussing for better quality of life. If this is starting to make sense and you're feeling a little spark of hope, do me a quick favor and tap that like button. It really helps get this important message out to more people who need to hear it. Let's talk about energy, because nothing happens without it. Every single time you move a muscle, whether it's lifting a grandchild or just getting up from a chair, you are using a special energy molecule called ATP. But here's the secret very few people know. ATP is biologically useless unless it's bound to a magnesium ion. The active form is actually called magnesium ATP. So if you're low on magnesium, your muscle cells are literally starved of the energy they need to function and recover. That persistent fatigue you feel after a workout, the one that seems to linger for days, it might not just be you getting older. It could very well be a sign of an energy crisis at the cellular level, a direct consequence of insufficient magnesium. This isn't just about feeling tired. It's about your body lacking the fundamental fuel for repair. This is a critical insight for anyone serious about their healthy habits and long-term well-being. Then there's the issue of inflammation. As we age, a low-grade, chronic inflammation can simmer throughout the body, slowly eroding our strength and contributing to aches and pains. Well, guess what? Magnesium is a potent, natural anti-inflammatory. It helps control the body's immune response after the stress of exercise, ensuring that the recovery process is efficient and healing, rather than prolonged and painful. It's a key factor in maintaining your independence. So if you find yourself feeling excessively sore or taking forever to bounce back after a bit of physical activity, don't just blame the workout or a lack of protein. Ask yourself if your body has the essential tools it needs to manage the inflammation and get on with the repair job. Often, the missing piece isn't more effort, but better support from your nutrition. This is a simple change that can dramatically improve your quality of life. And let's not forget your nervous system. Recovery isn't just about muscles. Your nerves need to chill out too. If your nervous system is constantly stuck in fight or flight mode due to stress, your body is getting the signal to break down resources, including muscle, for immediate survival. Magnesium is like a balm for your nerves. It helps activate your rest and digest system, boosts calming neurotransmitters, and lowers stress hormones like cortisol. This promotes the deep, restorative sleep necessary for longevity. Sleep. Oh, we could do a whole video just on sleep. Every single study shows that deep sleep is when the magic happens. It's when your body does most of its muscle repair, consolidates memories in your active mind, and produces growth hormone. By helping you achieve that profound level of sleep, magnesium becomes one of the most powerful tools in your arsenal for healthy aging. It directly contributes to your daily happiness and readiness to face the day. Here's the problem. A vast majority of seniors today are not getting enough magnesium, and they don't even know it. Modern farming practices have depleted our soils. Processed foods are stripped of it, and chronic stress burns through our reserves. Even some common medications can interfere with its absorption. So even if you think you're eating a healthy diet, you could be missing out on this foundational mineral at the cellular level. Subtle symptoms like nagging fatigue, persistent leg cramps at night, irritability, or trouble sleeping are so easy to dismiss as just part of aging. We sigh and accept them. But more often than not, these are little red flags your body is waving, signaling a deficiency in this critical mineral. Paying attention to these signals is a cornerstone of proactive health management. This brings us back to the power of mindset. When you feel weak or tired, it's so easy to fall into the trap of self-blame or resignation. I guess this is just it for me. But what if the problem isn't your age? What if it's just something your body is missing? Seeing it this way is incredibly empowering because it's a problem with a solution. You can take action. You can replenish your body's stores and support its natural recovery systems. You can actually feel your energy and strength begin to return. It's a profound shift from feeling like a victim of aging to becoming the master of your own well-being. This renewed sense of control is a direct path to greater happiness and independence. I'm curious, have you ever felt that frustrating fatigue or dealt with those annoying leg cramps? Let me know in the comments. And if you're enjoying this conversation, I'd be so grateful if you'd subscribe to the channel. Now, I want to be perfectly clear. Magnesium is not a miracle cure. It's not magic. But without enough of it, everything else you do for your health, your workouts, your high-protein meals, your positive attitude, will be less effective. It's like trying to drive a high-performance car with watered-down gasoline. The engine just can't perform at its peak. Your efforts to build a healthier life deserve better fuel. When you get your magnesium levels right, in the correct form, your body can finally respond the way it's meant to. You sleep deeper. You recover faster from exercise. You move with more ease and less pain. Your body starts to trust itself again, and from that deep cellular trust, real strength is born. It's a beautiful synergy that supports your entire journey toward longevity. So, how do we put this into practice? How do we use magnesium intelligently to help rebuild muscle and vitality after 60? It's not as simple as just grabbing the first bottle you see on the pharmacy shelf. Like anything that truly impacts your health, the details matter. It's not just if you take magnesium, but how, when, and what kind you use. This is where smart nutrition meets practical application. There are many forms of magnesium out there: oxide, citrate, glycinate, malate, threonate, and more. They are not all created equal. Magnesium oxide, for example, is cheap and common, but it's not well absorbed by the body. It can act more like a laxative, passing right through you without delivering much benefit to your muscles or nerves. For seniors especially, choosing the right form is key for well-being. On the other hand, a form like magnesium glycinate is a game changer. It's bound to the amino acid glycine, which makes it highly absorbable and very gentle on the stomach. Glycine itself has a calming effect on the nervous system, making this form fantastic for promoting recovery and better sleep. Magnesium malate is another excellent choice, as malic acid is involved in energy production, making it great for combating fatigue. Choosing wisely isn't about following trends. It's about giving your body what it can actually use. The timing of when you take it also matters. Your body's demand for magnesium fluctuates throughout the day, based on your stress levels and activity. Taking a dose in the evening, an hour or two before bed, can significantly improve your sleep quality. This taps directly into your body's prime time for muscle repair and hormone regulation, a core healthy habit for healthy aging. If you have an active lifestyle, taking a small dose after your exercise, perhaps with your post-workout meal, can also be beneficial. It helps your muscles relax properly after contracting and can reduce delayed onset muscle soreness. It's like giving your recovery crew the tools they need right when they arrive at the job site, ensuring a swift and efficient repair process that contributes to a better quality of life. And here's another crucial point many people miss. Magnesium doesn't work in a vacuum. To perform at its best, it needs wingmen. Vitamin D is a perfect example. You can take all the magnesium you want, but without sufficient vitamin D, your gut won't absorb it properly. And get this, magnesium is required to convert vitamin D into its active form in the body. They need each other. It's a true internal alliance, a beautiful example of how holistic nutrition works. The same goes for exercise. Magnesium won't magically build muscle on its own. It empowers your body to respond better to the challenge of physical activity. Without some form of resistance or load-bearing exercise, your muscles never receive the signal that they need to grow stronger. Magnesium makes your workouts count for more, turning the stress of exercise into positive adaptation and strength, not just exhaustion. This all leads to a powerful change in mindset. For too long, many seniors have approached supplements defensively, taking things to protect their bones, guard their heart, or slow down muscle loss. But when you use a tool, like magnesium intentionally, alongside smart training and restorative sleep, you shift from defense to offense. You're no longer just reacting to decline. You are actively building strength and resilience. This way of thinking is everything. If you treat your body as if it's fragile and already losing the battle, it will behave that way. But if you believe it is still adaptable, strong, and capable of growth, your actions will follow. You'll invest in healthy habits that build you up, not just slow the breakdown. You'll see recovery as something to be managed and optimized, not a burden to be endured, boosting your overall happiness and independence. No, magnesium is not a magic pill, but when used correctly, the right type, at the right time, alongside its nutrient partners and a commitment to movement, it can fundamentally change the story of how your body ages. Instead of just managing deterioration, you can start actively improving your performance, your strength, and your well-being. Your body can shift from feeling like it's losing ground to feeling empowered and capable. So, my dear friend, as you move forward, I want you to hold on to this feeling of empowerment. What is one small step, one new healthy habit you can embrace today to start sending your body a better, more powerful signal of growth and vitality? Share your thoughts and plans in the comments below. Your story could be the very inspiration someone else needs to start their own journey. And please, if you found value here, subscribe to the channel and ring that little notification bell so you don't miss our future conversations on longevity and living fully. I've handpicked a video for you right here on the screen that will be the perfect next step. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I'll see you in the next one.